So, good morning once again. Today I will discuss about CNC and DNC part. So, we will see
Sir,
here. Oh, wait a minute. I am
sorry.
sharing my screen.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see me.
Yes.
So, we will see history of CNC. History of CNC and some discussion about CNC part, then CNC part program, advantage and disadvantages. And in that, we will also cover DNC part also. So as we see the CNC concept, it was created to John Parson around 1947. He used punch cards that was able to control the position of machine in an attempt to machine helicopter blade. Actually, he was trying to control the helicopter blade, and in that he used punch card to control the helicopter blade. Then next, US Air Force and MIT developed a programming machine program around 1949 at MIT lab. Then in 1952, three-axis hydrotail milling machine was demonstrated. It was demonstration at that time around 1952. Earlier, only one axis or two axis were visible. It means when we go for the CNC milling operation, either we are able to control the movement of the tool in x-axis or one axis and other axis. So only either one or two axis we were using, but he demonstrated uh, in three axis control. The machine had an electromechanical controller and used punch card. And then a new class of machining centers and turning center that could perform multiple machining process was developed after that. And then modern NC machines has a computer on board. Obviously, you see CNC machine and their panel, and there you will see a computer there and some buttons there. So modern CNC machine has a NC machine. Actually, it is NC machine. When we integrate with computer, it becomes computer numerical control. So computer on board, and it becomes computer numerical control, and it can be run once you set the program, load the program, it can run unattended. Means there is no requirement of operator. And spindle speed, very high spindle speed, 20,000, and feed rate you can see 60 meter per minute. This is quite heavy, very fast feed rate. So as you see, the CNC controls has been become cheaper, and with that, earlier the CNC machine was having a size of a room, but as you can see the controllers here and here programmable. So and this CNC machine NC machine. Basically I should say NC machine because there is no computer on board. So NC machine, and then here the programmable part, controller part. So once it came to the open source, it means anyone can see the how it is being done. So in that, National Institute of Standard and Technology USA has demonstrated, and then once it came in open source, it's in public domain. So public, it was open for all public. So everybody can go through the uh, working of NC machine and what are the components being used. Then they can use. They are intelligent and modified, and that's why you see after 2000 we see a lots of advancement in NC machine, and now we are having CNC machine. Before that, NC machine was there, and a punch tape was, we were using punch tape, as I have discussed the punch tape that in previous section. So again, the similar what we have earlier, CNC stand for computer numerical control. What we do in computer numerical control, numerical control is a method of automatically operating a manufacturing machine based on codes of letters, numbers, and characters, special characters. So we will control the machine by some instruction, and that instruction will be given in the form of letters, numbers, and special characters. The numerical data required to produce a part is provided to a machine to the form of program that called part program, as you know it. Now, what is part program? So as you see, you have made some design, 2D drawing. So you have this 2D drawing, and you want to sorry, and you want to, there is a job, and you want from this block you want to produce this shape, like final shape is, you can see, based on the drawing, this one is your final shape, you want to produce it. So this one is your job where you will work on it, and then this one is your final. Next, what you will have, first you will make a 2D drawing. Obviously front view, top view you will draw, third view is also necessary, then you will also draw. Then after that, based on this, you will do some calculation. You will identify the points, location points, these points, the various dimension, this curve you will try to find. Obviously if you are drawing, you are already having all this data, the dimension, width. Okay, so based on this data, you will prepare a program. Program means you will prepare a code that instruct the machine to move in that way. So making a code becomes, once you have made the code, obviously that code is your program, you have coded it, so it becomes your program, and you have done for your part, that for your job, so it becomes part program. So part program, so having the program in the form of code, it is your part program. So what we will do, that one was the first step, part description, where dimension, manufacturer's notes were there, and based on that you have created manuscript, that is your part program. And then based on the part program you will generate it on computer. And after computer, because you are then generating the setting the tools, geometry tool path in the part program obviously. And then more modern, this one is one part, and then these two are done in the computer. You can write it manually and then you can enter it on computer, or you can directly enter it on computer. So from here you can directly enter it on computer, or from here you can write it on a paper and then you can enter it on computer. So obviously manuscript becomes your part program. Next, that that part program control the generates the signal for machine control unit, here machine control unit, and then machine control unit directs the motor moment. There are, to control the moment of the axis we will have the motor. So this control unit will give signal when to move motor, how much it should move, and based on that, see movement of the machine tool with respect to job takes place. And we have also the tool changer. Here we will have different types setups of tool. So whatever tool we incur, we directly we instruct it in a program, and that tool will be automatically selected in here. And here you can see the part is being manufactured. So what we see here generally, see very, let me see if there is another. See, generally if we fix the table and move the machine tool, so tool has to move like this way, and to control the movement of tool we have, obviously you can see we need a hangover type of beam that we supported one wing, and this one, our tool on this axis will move so that it can accommodate the width or depth of the table. So as you can see, this one is a difficult process to control the tool, because tool is also heavy and then force is generated, and that will lead to defect in the part. So what is other method? Other method is to fix, we can fix the tool. Obviously how the machining will take place, if there is any relative motion between workpiece and tool, obviously if relative motion is there, then tool will cut the material from the workpiece. So at first case we tried to move the machine tool and fix the table, so it was having some issue to control the machine tool head, and some defects, not some defects were in the part. So we were we are looking for this other option. So what we can do, other option, in other option we can fix the machine tool, okay, cutting tool, we can fix it, and then if somehow we are able to control the movement of the table in this way and in this way, and in third direction, in up and down, so we can directly we can also get the relative motion between workpiece and tool, and then cutting will take place, machining will take place. So in CNC machine, actually understand very carefully, we set up the program for the tool movement, but in actually the table is moving. You will see when we do the programming, you will see actually we set up the program that tool will go like this, this path, but reality is tool is fixed and table is moving. So table will move in this direction first so that the tool comes here, and then table will move this direction so that relative position of tool becomes this way, and then table will move this direction so that tool goes this way. It is relative. So we program for the tool, but reality is table is moving, tool is fixed. I hope it is clear. So now you see the modern CNC machine. They are the CNC machine capable of doing very heavy workload. These are the power supply, sorry, controller. So as we know, the same thing about an CNC machine, we were having the part program and then punch tape. For part program, we had punch tape. I am talking about NC machine. We have the part program, and that part program was on punch tape. And second one we had MCU, machine control unit, and third one machine tool. Same way we are having, instead of punch tape, because we have already advanced in the storage devices. So a part program is we have here, and then and computer is also here. Computer, on computer we have part program, and then we send it on from computer. The machine control units are connected. So as per the part program, obviously there would be some interference between machine control unit and this one part program on computer. So part program will go on machine control unit. Based on the program, the signal will be generated, and that signal will lead to the movement of the machine tool. Again, I say machine tool, it means table will move, not tool. Tool is fixed here, and table will move this way and this way, but we feel like the tool is moving. Okay, so these are the main three parts: program or part program more specifically, and then machine controlling and processing equipments. Okay, so what does machine tool include? It includes the work table, spindles, motors, controls, cutting tools, work fixtures, other auxiliary equipment needed in machining operation. The drive units are either powered by stepping motor for open loop and servo motor for closed loop control. Pneumatic drives or hydraulic drives are employed. These are all around machine tool. So for open loop, we will have the stepper motor, and for closed loop, servo motor. So again, CNC part program, it is the collection of the data required to produce the part. Obviously, in part program, we will use letter, symbol, and special character to run the machine tool. And it is arranged in the form of blocks of information. Blocks of information, like as we write in something in the form of line. So one line becomes a block of information. Each block contains the numerical data required for processing segment of the workpiece, and obviously there would be some information in each block. And part program is of two type: manual part program and computer assisted part program. We will see one by one. So CNC part program layout, it consists of process planning, then job tool and setup planning, access selection, machining path planning, tool selection, part programming writing, cutting process parameter planning, and part programming proving. It means so. First, what are the process we need to go to manufacture that part? So that becomes process planning. So suppose you need first a shaping operation, then you need milling operation, then you need grooming operation, then you need drilling operation, then you need oh, only four. So for this you have to follow in this way. So it becomes your process planning, part of process planning. And then in this process, what are the tools you are going to select, and what are your job position of your workpiece, where it will locate. Then origin you will also set up in this. Then which axis you are selecting for this axis, which axis you are selecting for this, which axis you are selecting, or in which way you are putting your parts. And machining path planning, again you will set up for if tool is moving in either in this way or in this way. So that becomes a part of machining path planning. Then tool selection, which tool you will select, part program writing, you will write it. And then cutting process parameter planning, there are cutting process like spindle speed, feed rate, and you can also add coolant on off. So in that it is uh, cutting process parameter planning, and then part programming proving. Once you have made it, then you will simulate it. Since we are having the computer, so we will simulate it on computer. And if the tool is moving the same way we have expected, we have planned, so part our program is proved, and then we can run it on machine. So manual program includes up to type: point to point jobs and contouring jobs. Point to point means, as you can see, for drilling operation. So this one, earlier tool is here, so here, and next you have to move the tool from here to here directly. So tool will come here for, like I said, point to points job is especially for drilling purpose. So tool will come here, drill it, then retract, it means goes up, take it will come out from the workpiece, and then some distance, it will maintain some distance, and then it will quickly move here on second target, and it will complete its operation, and then it will retract up. And so this one is point 1 and point 2. So it is point 1 to point 2. And in contour planning, suppose you have to machine this outline. So this outline you have to control the two axes simultaneously. So it is a part of contouring. Contour means you are machining the profile. And again, in contouring, not only two, third axis also included. And if you remember clearly that another type was straight cut, where only one axis movement was there. Here only point to point, but in straight cut one axis movement was there. And here either this direction and either this direction. So if we have to cut it like say it is, if you have to cut it like this along this line, you have to cut a slot in that part. So it becomes, it is not straight, as you can see. To move the tool from here to here, you need to control the both axes, this axis and this axis. So it is a contour job, contouring of the part. So again, in computer assisted part programming, what is the operator role? a programmer's role, that he identified the geometry workspace entry and entry of sequence of operation. So geometry workspace entry means the identifying the very geometry, like dimension. It can set corner, edges, this one edge, corner, then if curve is there, curve. These are all identified and entered in by the programmer, and then it becomes APT manuscript, computer assisted part programming in APT programming. And then uh, as you see, the programs are punched here, and then it after this, once he entered the program in the computer, rest is done by the computer. So computer job is, once it is this man programmer has prepared the all this data, it will enter it in the machine, and then computer job is to input translation, arithmetic calculation of cutter offset, post processor. So based on that, computer will generate tool offset, the length, uh, the tool movement, then this radius, because everything is given already in the manuscript. So computer will automatically generate the tool path, and then post processor, and it is ready. After verification, then it will go on the machine tool. So what does CNC part program include? There are various codes that are used. First one is preparatory command, that prepares the MCU for a given operation, typically involving a cutter motion. So as you can see, we are programming for the cutter motion, but you know the reality that tool is uh, stable and work table moves. So when we use G00, that is rapid motion point to point positioning. So G00, if the tool is here, suppose tool is here, so and you are directing the tool to go here, so you will use G00, and then this coordinate value you will enter it. So say x20 and y20. If the coordinate value is in one line, you will write. So it means tool will go, once controller comes to execute this command, tool will redirect G0 rapid motion. Tool will move at fastest speed that is available, and then it will go and yeah, go on that position only. So tool will go on that position and it remain still. Then G01, linear interpolation, generating a slope or straight cut. So again the same way, when we write G01, so tool will move in a linear way. So it is useful for linear cutting or straight cutting. So straight cut, it can include this one, and or G01, this one, if you want to use cut this way, where x and y axis are both x and y both axes are varying. So you can also use for G01. Then these are the commands we will again see in coming discussion. So these are G0 parabolic interpolation. Interpolation, which means we have to obviously uh, to move the axis from one point to another point, from one point to another point, there is linear interpolation. But this one especially, it uses parabolic interpolation, where it produces segment of parabola, and the same way it moves in parabolic form. Then G17 is XY plane selection. So if this one is your plane, and if you want to select it as this plane, then it will XY plane. This is your X, and this one is your Y. So you have found your, so this one XY plane selection. By writing G17, you can select it XY plane, and this XY plane are already fixed in the machine. It is not like we can change this Y as a x-axis and this x as a y-axis, because obviously machine is also having fixed axis. So once machine is having fixed axis, we have to program it in the same way. It is not like we programming for z-axis this way and machine is having z-axis vertical direction. So obviously it will wrong, because machine and computer and programming is interconnected, and we have to work in a what we say, in cooperation, or you can say. So it is not like we can force the machine to choose any action as per our wish. Axes are fixed in the machine, so whenever you will write, the same plane is selected. Then G20 circular interpolation, when we have to move from in this circle G20, and then G28 automatic return to the reference point. So once we have this reference point, here tool will stand, and then after doing all the operation, and then again you will write G28, the tool will directly come to the this point. G33 thread count. These are the some typical codes that are mentioned here that will be used, and we will see there are more code, numbers of code that are useful. So what does CNC part program include? After preparatory command, we have miscellaneous command, that is with the M code, and M00 machine program stop, M03 start spindle rotation clockwise direction. So if we are observing it, the tool, this one is to say so this one is the tool, and obviously tool will mount on, tool is mount on here. If drilling tool is there, so drilling tool is there, or milling tool, so spindle will have this axis, vertical axis, and when we observe it from top, so this movement becomes, this movement or this rotation becomes your clockwise. This is your clockwise rotation, so you will select it. Again counterclockwise is also there. So M06 tool change, M07 turn coolant on off. So F command is used for the feed control, that is used to spy the cutter speed rates in the inch per minute, or inch per minute or per minute, both are used, and with the help of G code we can use feed command. Speed commands, So again, spindle with the help of whatever we will write S 500, it means automatically spindle speed is 500 taken. And before that we have to write like this: M03 spindle start in which direction? Clockwise direction. Spindle speed is this one. So all this information will be will work with one another. And tool command, here for tool command we have to write this one. For example, say tool change, we have to change tool change, so we will write M06. And then whatever tool, say there is a tool magazine where this one, each tool has a fixed position 1 2 3 4, that is already in the CNC machine. So if you want to change this tool, we cannot change the position number 1, but we can change the tool here. So you can, from say earlier you were having 5 or say 10 mm diameter tool, 10 mm at instant. Then next what you can do, you can simply take it out 10 mm tool and then you can replace it 20 mm diameter tool. So what you are doing here, you have changed the tool here, and same you can do for 2 3 4, but you cannot change the position. When we select M0 say 2, it means the tool number 2, and tool number 2 means that is located at position 2. At this position whatever tool is there, it will be selected. So as you can see, only when we select this way, only tool position is selected and from that tool is taken. So in this way you have to understand it. So from here we will try to complete it tomorrow. Okay, if you have any doubt you can ask me.